Welcome everyone back to the Nonaty World channel. Today we will talk about the 3-month dating rule. A fresh relationship-themed reel or video goes viral on social media every day. These days, trends shift quite swiftly. However, there is one dating guideline that we can all agree upon, and it is becoming more and more popular on social media. I refer to the 3-month dating guideline. This relationship guideline was created just for Gen Z and millennials who are still in the dating game. This guideline can be useful if you've recently started dating someone and aren't sure if you want to move the relationship forward or not, or if you and your partner are ready for that kind of commitment. These are not new questions, but we have never figured out how to answer them because no one has ever understood what it's like to be in a perfect relationship with someone you've only known for a few weeks or months. An individual on social media shared the 3-month dating rule as a relationship guideline. The 3-month relationship rule suggests that new couples should use the first 3 months of their relationship as a trial run before committing to anything significant. Considering that every person has a unique relationship pattern, how can we determine whether or not this rule is founded in reason? I'll help you understand this rule. The 3-month relationship rule, its psychology, and the best ways to apply it will all be thoroughly examined in this video. Let us now begin. The 3-month dating rule, what is it? The 3-month dating rule is predicated on the notion that it takes a couple 3 months to truly understand or receive a complete picture of their spouse. This guideline aids in separating the objectives that you and your partner pursue. The best thing about this rule is that it allows you to get to know your partner's other sides, toxicities, and secrets without requiring you to make any significant commitments. This rule essentially helps you get to know your spouse well before taking things formal by discouraging you from making any prior promises or proposals. 3 months or 90 days is thought to be sufficient by researchers to get to know someone in depth. Because it truly helped people determine whether their dating period was real or merely an infatuation, this rule attracted a lot of attention on social media. Furthermore, you can use this guideline to determine how compatible you and your partner are. On the other hand, this rule's negative aspects can result in routine dates without formal announcements, which can exacerbate annoyance and raise the likelihood of being replaced at this time. Early dating is typically passionate, impulsive, and romantic, but it can also be too brief to fully comprehend or form opinions. In essence, the 3-month dating rule lets you see your partner for who they really are, assess compatibility, determine whether you're infatuated or in love without committing to anything, formalize the relationship, and prevent yourself from being overly connected to someone. This guideline is worthwhile to follow since it can result in a fulfilling relationship and enable people to determine whether the other person truly wants to stay or not. Although a lot of couples therapists had discussed this guideline before it went public on social media, according to study, someone simply followed their advice and shared it there. Comprehending the 3-month dating rule from all angles. It's difficult to find true love in today's world. Most people are searching for a causal relationship, while very few are aiming for a successful, happy, healthy relationship. The likelihood of being stuck with a bad spouse, being love-bombed, and being ghosted is quite significant. The 3-month dating guideline was created to assist today's youth in finding the kind of relationship they desire. Let us examine the 3-month dating rule from both perspectives in detail in this section. 1. Benefits. Aids in comprehending a person's prospective advantages and disadvantages. Aids in understanding their objectives and relationship compatibility. Gives a partner briefing without committing to anything major. Helps you see things from a partner's perspective without altering your perspective. Greater resilience to specific neurological conditions such as Alzheimer's disease. 2 negative aspects. Leisurely dating. Sometimes dates seem monotonous, a strong likelihood of replacement. Individuals might have to commit to the relationship for a longer period of time. Does the 3-month dating rule work? Someone on social media practically created the 3-month dating guideline. It is obvious that this is not an empirically supported rule that a psychologist or therapist developed or investigated. Nonetheless, a few psychologists think it might work. Many couples therapists discussed this guideline before it got widespread on social media, mainly saying that one must give 3 months to know a person deeply and effectively. Couples therapists claim that partners who make significant promises or announcements without getting to know each other well wind up divorcing after a number of years. Few of them are fortunate enough to see their relationships through to the healthier phases. This guideline is intended for individuals who are making a sincere effort to discover genuine love in a society where everyone aspires to have casual and temporary relationships. You can walk slowly when following this rule. In a relationship, 3 months may not be enough to get to know someone well, but it is plenty of time to form opinions and understand one another's objectives. The short takeaway: what other relationship rules work well? Since not everyone can benefit from the 3-month dating rule, you should also consider the following relationship guidelines if you hope to have a fruitful relationship with your partner. It is better for the girl's family in particular to be aware of the existence of an emotional relationship between her and the person she loves. There must be an engagement period, and it is an engagement for acquaintance only, meaning it is informal. It would be best for both parties if the engagement period was not less than 6 months. The two parties should try to get to know each other during this period regarding each other's favorite food, what makes each of them angry, and discuss how to deal with such matters. The girl must protect herself during the engagement stage. He is not her husband, so he should not touch her or approach her in any way. In this regard, one of my friends who lives in New York told me about a saying that I heard for the first time from her, which is, "Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?" If you are keen on your dignity and femininity, do not make him cross his limits with you. If he tells you that he is in a hurry to get married, do not accept this. Take the time to think with your mind, not your heart. If you want to work after marriage but are not committed to spending on the house, talk to him about this, with the necessity of writing this condition in the marriage contract. Conclusion. With this video, we seek to clarify the concept of a 3-month rule relationship and its psychological underpinnings. Share your opinions and personal experiences with 3-month dating customs in the comments section below. Subscribe to the channel for more videos. We'd be delighted to have you join our amazing universe. Thanks for watching.